All right, guys, Nate Palmatier here. We are in week 2 of my Achilles tendon rupture in my right foot, and I want to give you guys an update on all things swelling, how I'm getting around, what I'm using to get around, and give you guys some ideas about what you can do to sleep better. And also, I went to see my physiotherapist today, so I want to give you an update on what they've told me to do and my protocol and a little bit about that. Okay, so for this week I've been using a knee scooter. So I use a knee scooter at the office, and the only reason why I'm actually using this is because a friend of mine let me borrow theirs. Now these knee scooters are around $400. If you don't know what a knee scooter is, then you can check out a link below. I'll see if I can put a link down there for you guys to see what a knee scooter is. Now this is actually really helpful in the office, and I didn't get one last time, but this time it's actually super helpful and really gives you a lot more mobility. You can pick up drinks. If you're getting coffee or something like that, you can put coffee in a thermos and then throw it in a little basket in the front. It's a little bit tough to get around through doorways and stuff like that, but other than that, it's doing what it's supposed to do at my office. And then I'm also getting around in crutches. Now crutches are a little bit tough around the arms. Make sure when you set up your crutches, as you stand your crutches up, that you stand them up and they go up to your wrists. If you have them go up to your wrists, then that is my hound. Bodhi! He's super whiny. Anyway, so if you have them go up to your wrists, and then just about 3 fingers underneath your arms, that's the correct way. You don't actually want them to rest in your armpits, or else you will have a hard time. Bodhi, calm down. He's barking at our golden retriever. Go lay down. Stop whining. Anyway, so the beauty of country life. Where was I? I'm losing my train of thought here. So the crutches are, they're kind of difficult, but they get me around. So I've been putting a lot more weight on my leg this week. I'm doing the Fowler's protocol, which is early weight bearing. I'm non-operative. If you guys haven't already figured that out, or if you haven't seen my previous videos, make sure to check them out. So I am weight bearing. I've actually been putting in hardwood flooring this week. So I've been weight bearing with my foot in a boot, and I have a 2.5 centimeter wedge. Wow, that dog is super annoying. Bodhi, enough. Bodhi, quiet. Quiet. Lay down. I might have to move. Or if you guys can just handle that, which is kind of annoying actually. Bodhi, enough. Enough. Go lay down. Go lay down. Lay down. All right. I have a 2.5 centimeter wedge in my boot at this point in time. So as I walk in my boot, I generally put my foot down on my heel. I don't make that motion forward. If you rock forward, you could hurt yourself. So I started doing that at about week 1.5. And so I've been doing that for 3 or 4 days now. And I've also been laying hardwood floor upstairs in our home. Been on my knees. So I've had a lot of mobility actually. And then at night, what I've been doing to make sure that the swelling goes down is I've been using ice. Bodhi, enough. Bodhi, go lay down. Go lay down. Go lay down. Lay down. Lay down. He's tied up, and our golden retriever isn't, because he's a hound dog and he's a beagle, and he'll just dart for the woods if we let him off the chain. So he's probably just upset that he's on the chain. Anyway. All right, so I have the 2.5 centimeter wedge in my boot, and really it's just a insole that I bought off of Amazon. Again, I'll see if I can link that below if I remember. If I don't, leave a comment below and say, hey Nate, you said you linked that, but you didn't. My ADHD can get the best of me. All right, so walking around, and what am I doing? Well, my protocol says you can weight bear as much as tolerated. So if I start feeling pain in my heel, then I'm not gonna continue to weight bear. I'm gonna stop, and you should as well. What else has been going on this week? So swelling really generally happens in the evening, and so I'll put my foot up. I bought this it's called a cryo. I didn't buy it. Sorry, I borrowed a cryogenic pack, which is like an ice pack that goes into a sleeve that when you squeeze it, it wraps around your ankle. I highly recommend you getting this because it really is helpful for bringing that swelling down, and you really want to bring that swelling down, but not so much so that it stops the blood flow and becomes painful. So you're going to want to have a sock on or something like that, and then put that on for about 10 minutes. You can do that 2 to 3 times a day, and yeah, that will keep the swelling down. Swelling really in the first couple weeks is going to be bad. Maybe first 2 to 3 weeks. And the reason why that is happening is because your body is sending cells down there to get rid of the tissue that is damaged. So the first portion of your injury, you're going to have the cells being brought down there to remove that damaged tissue and kind of break it down, and that's why you're going to get all that swelling. At least that's what my physiotherapist told me. So getting around on my knee scooter, getting around in the crutches, and having my foot in a boot with a 2.5 centimeter wedge, and weight bearing as much as I can. Again, I said I've been laying hardwood floor still, walking around as much as I can on it, but knowing that I should still be on my crutches for a little bit of time right now. All right. What else is there? My emotional state is really good right now. I've been feeling really good about this. The pain has been going away. I just have slight throbbing in behind my, where the Achilles injury was. It's a little bit of swelling. My foot, the blood has kind of moved along the foot out to the toes now. It's starting to fade. I had a really big blood spot on the left side of my foot, but now it's moved away, and that's kind of dissipating. So what else can I tell you? I guess the last thing I want to talk about is just my physiotherapy. Sleeping. So I don't sleep with my boot on right now. I've been kind of rotating in that I've been wearing my boot as soon as I get to bed, and then middle of the night I'm taking it off. But how do I sleep? I end up either crossing my legs over so that my good foot is pushing my bad foot down, and then falling asleep that way. That way my foot doesn't jerk up in the middle of the night. Or I've been laying on my belly and just having my feet face down so that my foot is always pointed down. I haven't had any issues. The reason why I put my boot on right away is because sometimes I kind of twitch and then my foot will jerk and that hurts. So I'll put 2 pillows between my legs and have my foot elevated. And I found that in the morning, the swelling on my foot is completely gone, and yeah, we're pretty much good to go. One thing you'll notice once you wake up in the morning is don't put your foot down on the floor right away, because all the blood will kind of rush down and you'll feel a lot of pain, or your foot will turn a different color. It will turn blue because all the blood vessels are rushing down there. Other equipment, I'm kind of bouncing all over the place, so I hope you guys kind of stick with me here. Another thing as well is I have these socks. So I picked these socks up off Amazon. They are compression socks. My physiotherapist was really impressed, I guess. I don't know a better word for that. Just she was like, that's really good that you have those socks, because it actually limits the amount of swelling and can stop blood clots, and it's really good for you. And it also makes sure that you don't get the stink. Your boot will get really stinky if your foot's in there and sweating, if you're not washing it all the time. Another thing is that anytime my foot, I feel some pain in my heel, I'll make sure to relieve that pressure by releasing the pressure in my boot first, so my air cast first, releasing that. And then if that doesn't go away, then I will actually take my boot right off. And if still yet the pain doesn't go away, then I'll remove the compression sock and make sure that I have my foot elevated. So if you get heel pain, it really sucks if your foot's in a cast because you can't do any of those things. The best thing you could do is elevate your foot, and that will make the pain go away. Okay, and last thing is my physiotherapy, and I wonder if I should just do this in another video because I'm already at 10 minutes and you guys are probably already gone. So you know what, I'll talk about my physiotherapy in another video. That's about it. Everything is going really well this week, and I'll talk about my physiotherapy exercises that I'm doing. But week 2 is gone, moving into week 3. Stay positive. I hope this is like really encouraging for you guys, and that yeah, stay healthy, stay safe, try not to do too much, and I'll try as well. I'll see you guys in a little bit, next week maybe, a couple days, I don't know. Okay, bye.